Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. Today we are going to play with a 50-60p skill. Is it a new tank? Exactly. This is a new tank, fellas. And you will be able to get this tank yourself as well. It is pretty much the reward tank of the Battle Pass Extra chapter, as usual, right? And the Extra Battle Pass chapter will be released in a week, so July 21st. And I believe the rules of the chapter are the same. Aka, you have 50 stages. Faster you complete, faster you will get the tank. Nothing unusual, right? So, let's take a look into this tank armor, first of all, because this is important. I haven't played a single game with it, so let's see what this tank, how this tank is looking like. And, oh my bananas. The frontal plate is like 160 millimeters thickness. Turret penetratable in the face with a 200. Cupola 100 millimeters thickness. If you are using your gun depression to the maximum, and gun depression of this vehicle is -9, well, then you are kind of becoming stronger. You can boost everything up to 220, but paper-wise, honestly, it doesn't look that great, right? How about the side scrapping? Can you side scrap? Kind of, yes, but your shoulder is extremely weak. So this tank doesn't look like it is broken or it is super powerful vehicle or something. Now, if we are comparing this tank against the Polish counterpart AK 53TP, which is one of the better premium tanks in my humble opinion, as you can see, DPM of this vehicle is looking like a stinker. Gun handling is looking better on the paper. In reality, it's not that hard to beat 53TP. It's not that hard to beat the 50TP, to be fair with you, because 50TP doesn't have the best gun handling ever, that's for sure. Where the mobility goes, it looks like it is tiny touch better mobility-wise, right? And yeah, that's about it. Let's go straight into the action and let's see how this vehicle will behave, and will we enjoy this son of the banana or not so much. Let's go. Okay, fellas, so the very first battle which we are going to have is Fisherman's Base Standard battle, right? Okay, I am instantly thinking about this tank as a hold down warrior, right? What you are dreaming about whenever you are playing this tank is to get maps where you can use gun depression, right? As an example, Westfield or Shit River. I meant to say Sand River, sorry. Yeah, this is what you are looking for. Other than that, I instantly can tell you DPM for 390 alpha damage to load for 11 seconds. That is horrible. That is honestly, truly disgusting, and this isn't looking great. That is truly not great. But now where the gun handling goes, I have a high expectations for it, because, you know, low DPM but great gun handling. This is what I am thinking, and this is what I am hoping for. So first things first, let's sit here comfortably and let's wait until someone will mess up. And Progetto messed up. Good. Now, where the penetration goes with this tank, 221 millimeters of penetration and 1000 shell velocity, it's not bad, but I would not call it ideal by any shape or any form, if that makes sense, right? It's not horrible, but it's not ideal. Now, the gold penetration, 252, is also nothing very special, and it's nothing extraordinary as well. I definitely need to highlight this, right? Where the gold goes. Okay, as an example, if we are taking the same Iron Arnie is having 300 millimeter hits of the penetration, right? So it's far away from being ideal on the paper. But, you know what? We are not going to complain about this tank until we are going to test it and until we will go full banana mode. So far, gun handling is amazing. Gun handling looks pretty okay, and it looks like a dangerous tank. I like it. I like the gun handling of this tank. Okay, let's take our time, fellas. We are okay. We are okay. Okay, the gun handling is looking... You know what? This tank, to a certain extent, reminds me Iron Arnie. And it reminds me Iron Arnie because Iron Arnie is pretty much... it has a very similar gameplay. Aka, you have extremely good gun handling, but everything else is kind of, you know, copy-pasted. But this tank is not copy-pasted, don't get me wrong, but this tank highlight is the gun handling, I think. I think this is going to be the most important selling point for people who doesn't want to be trolled by the guns. This is going to be quite alright option, I would say. At least how am I looking into all of this. Meanwhile, IS-3A, greetings. Although I do not really think it is going to be very easy tank to play with because every single mother trucker can penetrate you in the face, right? The armor of this tank is not extraordinary or it's nothing special. Okay, first shot which we actually missed whenever we aimed relatively alright. This is the first shot we missed. Yeah, okay. Okay, interesting, fellas. Very, very, very interesting. Huh. Can we hit him in the face? I know I am risking for the biscuit here quite a bit. I know, I am just checking out how the gun is looking like and I'm trying to hit those complicated shots if I can say so. With APCRs, I like how this gun looks like, honestly. Very nice. Okay, we are living and we are learning. What we learned so far, this tank is made out of paper whenever you are facing someone frontally, but there is always a but, fellas. The gun handling looks decent enough. I have a feeling if you are going to side scrap only for a moment, right? You are going to peek, you will shoot and you will run for your life. This is how it looks like. And I think you should be able to do that. Okay, beautiful shot into the lower plate of 112. At this point, 112 is saying blah, 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 and he is trying to get involved to the best of his abilities, which is very, very nice. We are going for a lower plate shot. Okay, he found our shoulder. Yeah, he found our shoulder. This is not what I am looking for, but this is how the things will look like, right? How about reverse side scrapping with this vehicle? Quickly, reverse side scrapping. The same situation, you have a weak spot over there. This is kind of the same situation. You still have a weak spot, there is a triangle where you can get penetrated pretty much. I like the same time. Okay, fellas. Very nice. TS5 is smart. Pay attention what he is doing. He is actually using his gun to block cupola. That is very, very strong and that is very good. And now he is waiting while having hits loaded. I can promise you that. It's not even worth to peek against this guy. It is not even worth to peek against this guy. What is the correct decision for us? What do we want to do here? I am just simply camping the corner, I think. I will simply wait until this 112 will go brrrr. And then we are going to have a bit of the conversation. I would not want to see him side scrapping, but I think we are going to be alright. Vaka is waiting here. Okay. I am just chilling. I am waiting for a moment. Okay, good. Wait until he will shoot. Pay attention at this TS5. Actually, I'm going for it. If I will be dead, I will be dead. What can you do? I am afraid that there is not many HP left in this game. That being said, I kind of want to be aggressive at this point, you know? I think he just fired, at least that's what I heard, so that basically means blah, 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 blah. Good. And now we can make a bit of pressure here. Now we are sitting relatively well hold down, so all we need to dream about is this. I have a feeling this IS-3 is a bit of the tourist, don't you think so? He's having a bit of the tunnel vision on, and you know what? Appreciate your local tourists, boys. Your local tourists is the best what this game has to offer, so enjoy it, appreciate it, and have a good time with it. Okay. He should be dead. 2 tanks to go, or 3 tanks to go to destroy. Let's see what we can do. The whole idea is going to be to take this position here, and hopefully we can go for some blind shots. We have some time, right? 6 minutes left of this game. So far, fellas, honestly, I do not hate this tank, and in fact, I would say I kind of like the gun handling of this vehicle. It doesn't look like it's going to be a broken tank by any shape or any form. It's not the most powerful vehicle in the world of tanks, hands down, but it looks like it has something to offer, you know? It doesn't feel like it's the worst vehicle in this game, that's for sure. And the gun handling is good, but the DPM might be a bit of the stinker and a bit of the problem. How about high explosives? Does it has decent... Yes, fellas, okay. Quick highlight about the high explosives. Not even 69 millimeters of penetration. 68 will work just fine. It is good enough to deal with the tanks like a Scorpion G or whatever else, right? So keep this in mind, fellas. Wow. Okay, I like it. I like it so far. I wonder how this tank will feel like whenever we are going to deal against the higher tiers. Boom, 564 in the face. Very first battle with this vehicle, and we crafted 4.8 thousand damage and 400 tracking damage. Not bad. Not bad. So the first impressions, I am not really loving the platform. Platform doesn't look like it is epic, but the gun I like. Good to know, fellas. And we are back with a solid ace. We have a high caliber, we have the Confederate medal, we have 5.3 thousand damage, so I hit a blind shot before. Huh. We have 400 assisting damage, we got 1.5 base experience, beautiful first game, and 100,000 profits. And skill, didn't you play off stream with this vehicle? No, this is the first game. I am doing those live testings together with you. I think this is significantly more interesting for all of us to do that. So let's go for round number 2. Okay, round number 2, Ghost Town Encounter Battle. I have an idea what I want to see and what I want to do. So first things first, we want to take Delta 6, Delta 7 position. This is what we are looking for. Hopefully we can play hold down, and hopefully we can eliminate Mr. Oho from the game without bigger problems whatsoever. Okay, the gun caliber is 1-2, so that basically means we can overmatch the plates which are 40 millimeter thickness. So that is going to be very beneficial to play against the T-34B. Okay, listen, enemies have the light tank already over there. That is a problem. That is a humongous problem, fellas. Because how we will dig this light tank out of this position, I do not know. I mean, I can load high explosives and I can beg game to... Oh, good. And he's gone. It is very hard to dig this light tank out of this position, fellas. I can promise you that. If there is a smart light tank sitting here in the bush, good luck catching him, because he is always ready to retreat and to escape, you know? So going full trollolo, it doesn't necessarily mean it is going to be an easy way to deal with all of this. Okay, I know exactly what we are going to do. We are ignoring this light tank and we are working in the heavy line. That's about it. Nothing too crazy, nothing unusual. We are literally working on the heavy line here. Okay, I like it, I like it. There is many of the heavy tanks who are a bit impatient, if I can say so, who are playing in the open field, and this is exactly what I would love to see. Very nice. And we are going to share this position together with 832. After all, both of us are... We have the same gameplay. Yeah, the gun is actually looking very, very, very good. And I'm not even going with a Bond equipment. I am using Bounty, which is accessible for pretty much most of the World of Tanks players as well. Okay, he's going to peek sideways just like so. If he's going to stay here, he will die. So he needs to figure out how to peek. Or when to peek, I suppose to say. Good. Tracking shot. Very, very nice. Yeah, I am impressed with this tank. Well, on the positive note, every and each of you will be able to get this vehicle for free. So that is definitely a positive thing. You know, you do not really need to open the wallet in order to get this vehicle for yourself, which is very, very good thing. And I don't really think this tank is broken either, you know? I do not want to believe that this tank is going to be, oh, this is a new meta changer. Wow, what a broken tank, you know? I don't think it is actually the case. Ooh, Erhashem with a derb gun. Oh, you naughty piglet. What a naughty piglet. I need to try to stay hold down here because this Erhashem, there is a humongous chance he will peek. And whenever he will peek, we are going to say hello for him. In fact, high explosives on. He is peeking. Hi. You know what? I'm going to say hi for him. I don't really mind that much. Hi. That was quite fun, if you would ask me. Good. Let's go towards this mother trucker. Let's eliminate him from the game, and now we can play against this one. Can he ram me for a bit? Yes, good. I should be able to reload quicker than he does, so I should be alright. No! Low roll! Low roll! No! And let's finish this game with 50-60p is idiot. He did not even notice that's a new tank, excuse me. And we are back, fellas. Another victory for this tank and another ace for this tank. 5.5 thousand combined, fellas, after 2 games. Interesting. Anyways, 4.7 thousand damage, 1.2 thousand assisting damage, solid ace, a high caliber Confederate, 1.5 base experience for second time in row, and we made 100,000 profits. I'm not in love with this platform, but I really like the gun. I truly like the gun of this tank. It looks very, very sweet. It looks very, very nice. I truly enjoy it. Okay, let's go for a last game. Let's see what the last game will bring for us. Okay, and last but not least, we have Mannerheim Line Standard Battle Tier 8 Matchmaking. I must admit I am quite lucky where matchmaking goes, that we are playing a lot with with the equal tiers. You know, we are not getting banged by the tier 10s, so obviously that adds up to the performance. Whenever loading time was going, I was truly thinking, is this tank broken, or is this tank absolutely epic? I don't think so. I think the biggest selling point is going to be ability to play hold down of this tank, and that's about it pretty much. I mean, gun is good obviously, but the main selling point is ability to play hold down. That's what I want to believe. By the way, we are loading gold for this VK because it's not going to be easy to penetrate him by any shape or any form, so let's wait for it. Actually, you know what? I do not want to wait for it. I just want to go for him. Right there we can say hello for Mr. T and Hash straight in the lower plate with a bit of the tracking, which is very much appreciated and I really like it. Good. Very, very good. Okay. I have a bit of the problems with the ping, but that is okay. That is my internet. I cannot blame the game for this. So, my gameplay experience might be a bit a kaku one, because I am already sending the footage for my editor, you know, and I have a feeling that's why I can feel a bit of the lag, but that is okay. I don't really think this is going to stop us from being successful and from beating the living crap out of the enemies, right? Whoops, mi scusi. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let me go. I very much appreciate you. Thank you. Oi. Okay. All I need to do, I need to cross like this and I am going to be completely fine. Even though he's spamming full gold, I do not really care that much, if you know what I mean. And now we are having a bit of the conversation. Doesn't really change anything because our Borat is coming to help us. Oh yes, beautiful. Borat should eliminate him from the game. Very nice. I know how aggressive I am with this vehicle. I understand that my aggression is going through the roof here because I simply smelled blood in the water. Speaking how the enemy team played, they had no one who was protecting this side, and since they had no one who was protecting this side, I just simply could go ham and I could show a bit of the dominance towards the enemy forces, right? And I like it. Also, this guy will peek sideways. How are you doing this fine day? Yeah. Okay, I have pretty good understanding where this tank goes and how this tank works. I like it. It's not going to be... In the same time, you know, it's very hard to judge the tank like this. Would it be beginner-friendly vehicle or it would not be beginner-friendly vehicle, right? Because the where armor goes, it has nothing extraordinary and it's nothing super special, to say that the least. But the gun is making experience significantly better, that's for sure. Very, 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 very interesting. Okay, how are you doing? Unfortunately, I did not manage to penetrate him in the face, which is my fault, I guess. I need to be prepared for this Mr. Borat. Trying to hit cupola with a bit of the lags. As you can see, the lamp is red, so that basically means I am lagging a bit and my game is not as responsive as it should be. Unfortunately, not penetration for the side of the Trash 103 side of the turret, which is a bit of the sadness, but let it be. I cannot complain about this. Another bad shot by me. But, you know, in the same time, I am considering how the things could look like if I would have a proper ping as well. So, yeah. Anyways, good. Good. The third battle was the weakest one, but I still think we made this tank work to the perfection. And once again, I messed up by sending the file beforehand because my, butt cheeks are a bit burning, if I can say so, where the time goes. Anyways, very, very, very interesting tank. Definitely not broken, but it is pretty solid. Only problem is the DPM, probably. This is the problem. Anyways, for last game, we have 3.1 thousand damage, 800 assisting damage. That's good. First by the damage, first by experience. We made 45,000 profits overall, and our average performance with this vehicle is 4.4 thousand damage and 800 assisting damage. This is tier 10 performance with a tier 8 tank. Interesting one. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching the video, fellas. I hope you were very, very well entertained. If you did, obviously you can spank one of those. That would help channel a lot, and that would make me very, very happy. And thank you very much for watching. See you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.